I am sharing one of the Buddha's teaching here. There never has been, there never will be, nor is there now anyone who is always blamed or always praised. The story of Atula and the lay disciple. While residing at the Jetavan monastery, the Buddha uttered verses 227 to 230 collected in Dhammapada with reference to Atula and his companions. The story was like this. Once Atula and his companions, numbering 500, wishing to listen to words of Dhamma, went to Theravada. The Thera, however, was very aloof like a lion. He did not say anything to them, just kept silent. And they were very much dissatisfied. And so they went to Thera Sariputra. When Thera Sariputra learned why they had bad come, he expounded exhaustively on the Abhidhamma. He also was not to their liking, and they grumbled that Thera Sariputra had been too lengthy and too profound. Next, Atula and his party approached Thera Ananda. Thera Ananda expounded to them the very essentials of the Dhamma in brief, and this time they remarked that Thera Ananda had been too brief and too sketchy. Finally they came to the Buddha and said to him, "Venerable Sir, we have come to listen to your teaching. We have been to other teachers before we come here, but we are not satisfied with any of them. Theravada did not bother to teach us, and he just kept silent. Thera Sariputra was too exhaustive, and the Dhamma he taught us was too difficult for us to understand. As for Thera Ananda, he was too brief and too sketchy, we cannot understand. So we do not like any of their discourses." To them Buddha said, "My disciples, blaming others is not something new. There is no one in this world who is never blamed. People would blame even a king or even a Buddha. To be blamed or to be praised by a fool is of no consequence. One is truly blamed only when he is blamed by a wise man, and truly praised only when praised by a wise man." Then the Buddha spoke in verse as follows. "It is not new, O Atula. It has always been done from ancient times. They blame one who is silent. They blame who speaks much. They blame one who speaks little. There is no one in this world who is not blamed. There never has been, there never will be, nor is there now anyone who is always blamed or always praised. If the wise praise him day after day, knowing him to be truly faultless, wise, and endowed with knowledge and virtue, who would blame him, who is like a pure gold? The Devas praise him, he is praised even by the great Brahman." At the end of the discourse, Atula and his companions attained stream interior Srotapatti fruition. So, The teaching of Buddha is so much practical in day-to-day life. We may be blamed or praised by other, but don't bother on the praise and blame. Just try to live innocent life, faultless life, wisely, doing wholesome karma, thinking about self and others. Live life without bothering blame and praise, and be innocent, be pure like gold or the gems, who will be praised by all devas and even bodhisattvas and Buddhas. Thank you.